This is a comable. There's a book that I'm reading on Managing Uncertainty by Pat Otomi. And what really caught me deeply is when Macron, that's his name, identified 3 models for decision making. And he mentioned 3 models that I want to share today and talk a little bit about decision making, because when it comes to this decision making, it's not just about the big companies. The startup as well have to know how to take decisions that will favor the company and also will favor their client as well. Because the way and method most people run business, when business is run out of poverty and the mindset of poverty is being taken into business, you see that business, there is kind of a fear, there's a kind of push that makes that individual push the business, with this kind of fear in the mind that I don't want to go back to where I came from. So because of that, I want to do anything to make sure I stay here. And with that, you can see he may end up making some silly mistakes that will cost him a lot. Why? Because he wanted to make a living out of his business. Now, it's more rampant in this third world country, whereby somebody starts a business and all of a sudden the business is progressing, and you now start seeing the person taking some rashly decisions, that is decision that is not irrational at all. And you see, he takes decision out of the imaginary, maybe based on what one person said, or based on the other person said, or based on fear. And before you know what's happening, the business collapse. So that's why I want to spend a little bit of my time to discuss about this decision making, in startup businesses, even big businesses as well. Now, Macron made mention of 3 models in decision making. The first model he made mention was the mechanistic model. The mechanistic model. He said here that in this model, the decision unit does not deliberate, it just acts. And you see, this is what happens in most startup business. For the fact that I started a business by myself, maybe let's bring it out to popcorn business, restaurant, whatever business it may be, shoe business, even in boutique, whatever it may be, clothesline, whatever business it may be. Now, it's based on that, because of I was able to start a business and all of a sudden, the business progressed and I made it. So the tendency of me believing that I did it by myself, I know I can do it, and this, the ego, there you say, okay, yes, I know the business, I'm the one that brought it this far, so I can take it to whatever length I want to take it to. And you see, we start making this kind of decisions. Sometimes you see, especially if you observe most startups, when they're taking decisions or they're doing anything in their business, even those working with them, they are close partners. I should call them partners because they are always there, your employees, because they are always with you 24/7. They observe your calls, they understand what you do, they know your schedule, they know everything about you. But you don't want to listen to what they say. All what you do is, I started this business, I'm employing them, I'm the one paying them. Just take decisions like that. There is a problem if we as startup take that way. If you as a startup take that path, there is a problem. Now, the second one he talked about was suprarational model. Now, look at what he said. He said the decision unit act with perfect foresight and capacity to identify and process all information necessary for the optimum decision choice. I think this is the main point. That here that the decision unit do what? Act with perfect foresight and capacity to identify and process all information necessary for optimum decision choice. Information is a key to progress in business. Information is what leads a business from a low level to a high level. Information is what any startup, any business need to get to any level. If you are not aware of what is happening in the market, if you are not aware of what is going on, if you are not aware of what your customer thinks towards your product, you are out of business. Let it not be that all the time they say third world country, their business grew, no, within 5 years it will collapse. When we lack the information, we can't act. Everything isn't about money. No. It's the information you gather that will help you to be able to dive. I like using that word, dive or fly. To stay afloat. If you do not have the necessary information in business, you are out of business. Then the last one, Machiavellian model. The decision unit has and utilize capacity to manipulate for its own benefit, no matter the consequence of choice for others. we all know who Machiavelli was. He was known as, those that have attended ethics class, philosophy class, the teacher of evil. But we are not here to discuss about him. We are just discussing about this aspect of taking decision at the expense of other people in order for you to what? Make it. Well, who are these people that you are taking decision at their expense? Is it your customers, your employees, or your competitors? Your competitors should be the ones if you are taking decision in this direction, not your customers, not your employees. It should be who? Your competitor. And it's being your competitor, it shouldn't be to slice them out of business. You know, there is a book called The Blue Ocean that talks about the red ocean and the blue ocean. We talk about that. We are, struggling in the red ocean. Red ocean is the way people are competing. This company, Pepsi, competing with Coca-Cola, and different company competing with itself. Today I'm here, tomorrow I'm topping. We are diving. Now, the man made mention that the author of the book said that you can come up to the blue ocean whereby no competitor is there for you to compete with. You are only the one reigning there. All those things he said was in the mind. How to move your business or perspective about your business from the level of competing, fighting each other, to a level whereby you are superior to what? Your competitors. And they look at you from down here, but you are up there through your techniques and the way steps you take to make your product, what you are supplying, to be more far superior than other products. How can you do that? By getting in touch with the consumers. When your product becomes a household name, when your product becomes friends with your customers, then you have gotten up there. But if you are taking decisions just meant for what? Your pocket, don't always take decisions based on, I want to make more money. I will end with this story. Somebody started a business, and as he started the business, he was making profit. And when he saw he was making profit, he increased the price of his product. People were still buying. He felt happy. He said, wow, so I'm making more profit. He doubled the price of his business again. As he was doubling the price of his business, he forgot that there are competitors out there who were looking at him, looking at his brand, looking at his business, looking at how he's conducting his business. And the competitors they were just following him up. As he was keeping up, increasing the price of his product, the competitors all of a sudden just came out with the same product and sliced the price down. That's how he lost his customers, his consumers, and the competitor took over the market from him. What am I saying in essence? When we are taking decisions, we should dwell on the super rational model. Decision unit act with what? Perfect foresight and a capacity to identify and process all information necessary for optimum decision choice. Never look down on any consumer. Let me call them customers that come to patronize your product. Whatever they say, they criticize your product, they look down on your product. Take note of it. If you bring out a product and majority of your consumers complain about that product, that means there is a problem. The bigger companies, the multi-billion companies, they do what I'm telling you. Look at your product again. Don't produce based on how you feel, how you like it, how it is. Remember, you are not the one that is going to consume all the product. You are producing it to the public. And I will say it this way, you are creating value for people. You are saving life. Look at your product as trying to save life. A doctor will not just run into the theater to operate a patient with dirty hands, not well prepared, just walk up like that. No, he will prepare himself, wear the appropriate attire, and enter. Everything will be organized. The same. If a doctor makes mistakes, he kills one patient, right? But when an entrepreneur, a businessman make mistakes, he kills opportunity for thousands of people. Maybe your business will have been a business that will have grown up and will have employed a lot of people. Maybe your business will have been the business that will have, sealed up the problem of the society. But based on what? You were more focused on making more money, even at the expense of your business, and you lost out. Look at your business as a newborn baby being born into the world. And you cherish this your child. What do? You guide the child. You don't try to fast forward the child and say, doctor, is there any drugs you can give to this child to make this child just overgrow overnight? Don't do that to your business. If you cannot do that to your child, just want the child. The child is 1 year. No, I just want the child to become 10 years by tomorrow. Is it possible? You can't do that to your business as well. Just started a business and you want your business by tomorrow to be making times 20 of your profit. No. Slow but steady makes extra profit. See the way my hands is. That's how the graph is. Be moving. That's how your business will move. And you are steady, you concentrate, you know what the customer, you have the customer at the tip of your fingers, you understand their mindset. You play your drums according to their mind. your product will become what? A household name. We can motivate you, tell you this, people can tell you different stories, but what I just told you is the secret of decision making in business. Nothing else. Make your country great again.